When we got there, they ran tests and they noticed that she had tuberculosis. Because you guys can share one spoon, end up sharing cups. So it's important to take them for medical checkup. Hi loves, welcome to the channel. It's your girl Chinwe Glory. So today we'll be talking about something super important. How to ask the right questions before hiring a nanny, a housekeeper, or a house help. As a mom of three, I understand how important it is to have an extra hand in the house. Yes, I do. But trust me, who you bring into your home matters a lot. Yes, it matters. The truth is that I have had my own fair share of experiences. Some are good, why some? I wouldn't wish it on anyone, even my enemy. Yes, sometimes we are so stressed and overwhelmed that we hire anyone we see without proper checks. But the truth is, asking clear and intentional questions will save you from a lot of future headaches and a lot of stress. So today, let's get over the right questions you should ask. So guys, I'll be looking down here because I have some of my points down here. Okay, I had to write it so that to make sure that I don't forget anything. So the first on my list is background and identity. Yes, it's important that you know who you are employing. Where are they from? What do they do? What have they done before? Do they have families around? Which state is the person from? Okay, so the question you should ask first is, what are their full name, their state of origin? Then it's equally important to ask them if they have any form of identification, be it a driver's license, even voter's card, or international passports. So another point I have here is you need to ask them, have they done the work before? Have you done housekeeping job before? Have you done nanny before? Have you done house help job before? So on this list of background and identity, you need to ask why they left their last job. The truth is, you will be surprised what people will reveal to you from just these basic questions. And please don't forget to always ask for reference. It is very important. Can she provide any reference from her former workplace? Okay, depending on the story she told you, remember that we asked why she left her previous workplace. So now you ask her if it's okay if she can get reference from the previous place she worked. We are done with the background and the identity, right? So the next thing on my list is experience and skill. It is important to know the skill of the person you are about to employ. So on this list I have, so you ask the person if the person can cook and what kind of meal the person is comfortable making. Okay, so that you know where the strength of the person lies when it comes to cooking in the kitchen. Yes, at times life can be so, you can get busy that, you need her or the nanny to put something up for the family to eat, which is not bad. So you need to know if they can cook so that you know how to manage that aspect. You only need to ask the person if they are comfortable with cleaning, doing laundry. These questions is just for you to know the strength of the person, what the person can actually do. Then another question you ask, especially if you have kids, if you have toddlers, kids, how good can you handle kids? Have you taken care of any kid before? To know their strengths in this area, to know if they can actually take care of your children. So my number 3, which I feel is the most important when you want to employ a house help or a living nanny or a housekeeper, is their health and their hygiene. This is very important. As a mother watching me, as a father, as a mother-to-be, or anybody watching me today, please don't take this point lightly. It is very important. Before you bring anyone into your home, health and hygiene section is actually very important. So my number 1 on the list is, are you currently on any medication? Yes, you need to know if they are taking medications, what the medications are for. It is very important to note that. And please don't forget this. Number 2 is, when last did you visit the hospital, or when last did you go for a general checkup. The truth is that a lot of house helps, housekeepers, nannies, they hardly go for, regular checkups. They don't do that, okay? But it's important for you to know. You will be surprised when you ask them and they tell you maybe 5 years ago, a former job, and ask what happened and what led to the general checkup they went for, okay? Or what led them to the hospital the last time they went to the hospital. This is very important. Please don't take it lightly. Then you need to ask them
if it's okay to take them for medical examination.
Because I believe that there is no way you will employ somebody without you taking the person to the proper checkup. Somebody that will live in your house. Let me take you back to something that happened to me years ago when my kids were still small, a bit younger. So I got this girl. When she came to Lagos, I took her from the park, went to the medical center. When we got there, they ran tests and they noticed that she had tuberculosis. And you know what I did? The next day, I took her back home. I took her back to the park and sent her home. Yes, it was a painful situation because the girl was exactly what I wanted my housekeeper to be, okay? Immediately I saw her, I liked her, and she equally liked us. So she even cried. So I did the little I can for her when she left. So then the next person that was to come, I told my mother that before they bring in anybody again, that we'll have to run a test. And believe me, the second person that was supposed to come to me, my sister took her to the hospital and we noticed that she was pregnant without knowing. She went ahead to deny this because she's a distant relation, okay? But at the end of the day, I didn't end up taking her. So you see why it's very important to actually go for tests, especially diseases that are not, that you cannot manage. Tuberculosis is quite a heavy one because you guys can share one spoon, end up sharing cups. So it's important to take them for medical checkup to be sure before you bring them into your home. So my number 4 on my list is expectations and house rules. Some homes, they have, house rules that guide them. So this is the time you have to communicate. Communication is very important. Okay? So yeah, for the expectations, you have to ask the person you're about to hire what she's expecting to be paid. It's very important you come to agreement. Okay? Then second on my list is how often do you go home or do you get time off? So it is important you talk about this, okay? Some do once every week, while some do 2 times in a week, some do once in a month. So you must communicate the one that you are comfortable with. Then it's okay to actually state all your house rules to the person, the nanny or the housekeeper you're about to employ, so that the housekeeper will know if she can handle your house rules, if she can, because you need to communicate it, so that she will know if she can keep to the rules or not. This is the time to ask the questions and communicate. You have to state all your house rules. People that have house rules, this is for you, okay? This is the right time to communicate it. The truth is that making things very clear at first before, you go on to employ a nanny is very important. Telling them what you expect them to do and them telling you what is in their mind is very important. Very, very. Don't fail this. And this is where your instinct kicks in, okay? I will advise you. As you're talking with her, you need to watch her body language. You need to see, how she answers your questions. You need to do that. It is very important to note that. Then you ask her if she's ready to sign some paperwork. A lot of us employ nannies without signing work agreements. It is important that we have a work agreement, okay? If the person is, very, very comfortable to sign it, that is a good one, okay? Then you have to ask her, what will you do in case of emergency at home? It's very important to know what she has, what she can do. If there is a fire breakout in the kitchen, for instance, what will you do? Okay. Is she not supposed to take the kids and run out, okay, before blowing alarm? Or will she say, I will just run and save my life? This is what I'm saying. Your instinct should be at alert, okay, to know her body language and whatnot. And I want to say that if all these questions I've been stating while asking it, she keeps dodging it, you need to be very careful. But remember, your instinct is very important in this. If your mind or your heart accepts the way she answered the question, you can go ahead and employ her. But if there is something in you that is doubting, you're free to even ask the same question you were not cleared with, okay? Then if you see that she's dodging it, then something might be wrong somewhere. And another thing I want to say, if she's not consistent with her answers or seems so desperate to have the job, that is a red flag for me. So I have these bonus tips I want to give everybody trying to hire a nanny or a housekeeper. It is important that you inform your family, your close friends that you now have a new nanny, okay, or you're about to hire a nanny. Then another thing to do, and which I've done before, is I'm doing 1 week or 2 weeks trial. Please, it is important to do it with pay, because I feel that if you don't do it with pay, they wouldn't want to do the trial time. So you will tell them that you have 1 week or 2 weeks trial that you will be paying for. If they agree to it, that is a good point. I will recommend that for you. And another thing I want to tell you, trust your guts. If it does not feel right, it does not feel right. Hiring a housekeeper is not just hiring a help. It is about getting someone into your home. Please do it with wisdom and patience. Yeah, so guys, we've come to the end of this video. Okay, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, share with other moms, and don't forget to subscribe for more real life tips from one mom to another. And if you have your personal experience, good or bad, with house helps, your nannies, your housekeepers, let's know in the comment section. Let's help each other grow and learn. Till next time, stay blessed and stay safe. Bye, guys.